Hello everyone, this is Maria and welcome to my YouTube channel Business Analysis Easy to Use. Today we discuss about the gathering of requirements. What is this? How do you write this gathering of requirements? What is the difference between the PESTLE analysis and the SWOT analysis? So, let's get started. What is the gathering of requirements? Gathering of requirements is the first step how do you perform business analysis. We discussed about this in my first video, the link will be here. And what should you do in this stage? You need to determine two conditions. The first condition, what is the main project? It may be energy, marketing, branding, or etc. It depends on your sphere. And the second condition, identify your circumstances. It's very important because these circumstances affect your business strategy in the project. But how do you perform gathering requirements in this stage? My recommendation is use the PESTLE analysis. PESTLE analysis is the most of the popular tool which consolidates information about your project, about your strategy, brand concepts, and etc. The PESTLE analysis is a acronym of the K factors such as the political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environment. Next question, how do you write this PESTLE analysis? You start to political factors. It may be information about the fiscal policy, government activities, and etc. After that, you start to describe information about the economic factors. Information about the exchange rate, income level, inflation. Move on to social factors. It's a very important part because you describe information about the cultural level, some demographic activities, religion, and etc. After that, you describe information about some technological aspects. It may be some information about infrastructure, software, hardware, some different kind of levels. The next part is the legal part. Please pay attention that legal part divided for two groups. It's a certain internal law and external law. Last but not least part, this is environment part. You describe information about some natural risks, recycling, and etc. Theory, it's a cool, but what's the real practice? So let's consider the real example for Microsoft PESTLE analysis.
So we start fill out the form of analysis together. The first part, as we said, it will be political factors. These factors determine the extent to which a government may influence the economy or a certain industry. And in case of the Microsoft, they focused on some strategic decision making in the political factors. It means that you need to specify some political stability in the most markets, increase in governmental support, and increase in international trade agreement. Economic external factors include some information about the strategy for the computer hardware and software businesses. It means that you need to consider economic stability of the most developed countries. And you need to identify what is the growth of developed countries. It's a low, it's the middle. And the last point, this is income level. Move on to social factors. These factors scrutinize the social environment of the market and gauge determines like cultural trends, demographics, population, and analytics. In case of the Microsoft, you need to pay attention to some attitudes. It will be stable attitudes. And the cultural diversity. Next part are technological factors. This factor pertains to innovation and technology that may affect the operation of the industry. Microsoft needs to integrate the following technological external factors in its strategies. What does it mean? It means that you need to specify some adaptation of the mobile technology, increase in volume of online transaction, and automation in a business. But how it looks like in this PESTLE analysis? And discuss about some legal factors. This said that we had the external factors, and this is external legal law, and internal factors, this is internal legal law. In the case of the Microsoft, we need to focus on the some electronic waste disposal regulation and the some patent laws and energy consumption regulations. After that, we discuss about the environment factors. These factors include all those that influence or are determined by the surrounding environment. Microsoft faces the following ecological external factors in its remote or macro environment. It may be there's some information about the green products, about the business stability, or recycle part. So, we have completed this form. Understanding the history of the project and documenting it thoroughly alters the government requirement process to flow well. If there are any existing systems that need to interact with business processes or be accounted for, they need to be understood and documented during this stage of the project.
The last thing that I would like to discuss with you today, this is the difference between the PESTLE analysis and the SWOT analysis. Sometimes people mix these tools, but what is the real difference? The PESTLE analysis focuses on the external factors that are beyond on the control of the business, but it can affect for your opportunities and the risks. But the SWOT analysis focused on the internal factors, and they're within the control of the business, but can affect for your strength and a weakness. Optional, but not urgent at this stage, to prepare the some glossary terms and the system process records. So, we discussed about all topics today. Make sure to subscribe by the red button. And thank you for watching. See you.